Ladies, gentlemen, I will do for you a review of innovation wave from our handbook on electricity markets. From 2010 to 2030, we see 5 waves of innovation. It's not the first time that electricity sector innovates. Remember 1990 to 2010, open wholesale markets, CCGT plants, open retail markets, real-time metering. But now we have 5 waves. It's a lot. First, new tech on the supply side, renewable storage. 2, new tech on the demand side, behind the meter. Basic prosumers, sophisticated prosumagers, peer-to-peer, sophisticated communities or platforms of transactive energy. 3, strong carbon pricing, which might substitute to targeted tech push by public support schemes. 4, direct electrification of road mobility, cars or trucks. 5, of homes and buildings, heating and cooling. Wave 1, new tech on the supply side, chapter led by Carsten Neuhoff. Wind and solar storage, all reaching grid parity with dispatchable generation here or there. More progress to come, like booming onshore wind. In EU, 12 gigawatt today, 60 by 2030, 100 by 2050. But what is an efficient support scheme for new tech discovery? Mature tech deployment. What is an efficient amount of wind, onshore or offshore, of solar, rooftop or utility scale, of storage, decentralized or centralized in a given power system? What is efficient operation of the system, planning of the grids in a system integrating massively this new tech? Wave 2, on demand side, see chapter by Sayoshansi. A brave new world is coming behind the meter. Distributed energy resources plus individual storage create new players as prosumers, prosumagers, and permit new system interactions. Deeper digitalization with advanced tools as sensors, actuators, controllers offers rational management of individual consumption, self-generation, and individual storage, opening room for efficient individual power system. Crossing wave 1 and 2, my chapter. New trends for business model. On supply side, decentralization for generation investment and wind onshore, solar rooftop, but potential for strong recentralization with green majors, raising money in financial markets, and building big offshore farms behind barriers to entry. On demand side, appearance of peer-to-peer aggregators, communities, digital platforms as alternative ways of coordinating direct power interactions, bypassing the utilities with or without help of asset-light suppliers. Will new intermediaries help to maximize the potential value to be created by the individual power systems, like aggregators already did or do for demand response? Traditional model of grid owners, it is fit to forget via hardware investments, is deeply challenged by new digital asset-light management of grid users. Wave 3, see the chapter by Karen Palmer. Can a strong carbon pricing become the central incentive of decarbonized energy transition instead of technology picked by selected public support schemes? And when? Is any part of the world closer to that than EU, where carbon price is reaching 60 euro a ton versus 5 or 6 in China? Wave 4, electrification, see chapter by Chris Knittel. Enormous potential of decarbonization via electrification of road mobilities, car, trucks, sometimes 2 or 3 wheelers. Look at EU. Road mobility consumes more than 3,000 terawatt-hours of fossil fuels. Optimistic engineers confident to reduce that by half or two-thirds, down to 1,000, 1,500 terawatt-hours. But when? At what cost? Who will drive the building of charging station infrastructure? How green or clean power will come online to feed this new demand? How EVs will interact with power system, one way or two way? What system integration to expect? Web 5. This is a chapter led by David Renner. Enormous potential of decarbonization again, notably heating and cooling. Look at EU, 3,000 terawatt hours of fossil fuels to replace, but technologies and manufacturing far less mature than for EVs, except for district heating. Heat pumps, good candidates, but retrofitting of existing homes and buildings would be required to reach high-level energy efficiency like half of 2/3. When? At what cost? Efficient homes and buildings also question nature of the future power system. Efficient coordination of self-generation, demand response, and storage creates autonomous power systems. How will they combine with the other levels of power systems? Are we going towards a multi-level system? One, direct interactions at the bottom, policy managers, peer-to-peer, community, asset fleet managers. Two, local interactions in the middle, as flexibility market with distribution system operators. Three, centralized interaction at the top, the traditional wholesale with TSOs. Many questions. Thank you for your attention. You already know in Chinese. Thank you for your patience.